What's going on, everybody? My name is MT, and I just want to run a Guardians of the Galaxy Easter egg thing by you guys real quick. I know, but it's happening. And look, I know some of you guys are really tired of all these Easter egg videos by now, and I totally get that. It's a lot, and I understand, and don't worry, I've got other videos in the works, so thank you guys so much for being so cool about this, and I'm really sorry, but your boy got convictions. I told James Gunn that it would be me who is going to find the Easter egg, so no matter how many rejections I get, your boy is still gonna find it. Guaranteed. Can't stop, won't stop. Man, it's a good thing I was weird and ugly in high school, because now I'm the Michael Jordan of rejection. But instead of knowing how to handle a basketball, I know how to handle disappointment and shame. But anyways, remember that scene where Ronan the Accuser got called into District Manager Thanos' office and got chewed out for not realizing that one of his employees were stealing from the company? Well, there's something really interesting and cool about this scene that I don't think anybody noticed or truly appreciates. That being, Thanos has a cool-ass floating space chair. How did everybody miss this? No, I'm just playing. But it does have to do with what Thanos is preoccupied with looking at while lounging around on this cool-ass space chair. If you go back to the scene, you will notice that Thanos is focused on one star in the distance that is brighter than all the other stars in the sky. And all the other stars were jealous, like, bitch, why you gotta be so damn extra all the time? And the brightest star in the sky was like, I woke up like this. But no, seriously, I think that there is a specific reason why Thanos is fixated on this star instead of entertaining his house guests. Because I think the star is signaling the coming of baby Jesus. Alright, maybe not baby Jesus, but it is signaling the coming of a different kind of Messiah. The Celestial Messiah, and or the Celestial Madonna, who in the comics are Sequoia and his mama Mantis, respectively. But MT, what is a Celestial Madonna / Celestial Messiah? That is a good question that I'm going to try to answer in a very quick and very dumbed down, condensed fashion. Okay, so you guys know Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, right? Well, she is very different in the comics with a super different origin story, but I'm not going to get into all that right now because it's the comics and everything is complicated as shit, so just don't worry about it. All you really need to know is that Mantis was a human girl who was trained in dope-ass martial arts at a very young age by these weird alien monks who believed her to be the Celestial Madonna of prophecy. Basically, these priests of Pama predicted that Mantis was eventually going to drop some hot fire out of her vagina in the form of one really cool, powerful dude. So they decided that the best way to prepare her for childbirth was to teach her kung fu and shit. Not sure why that was their conclusion, but they were monks who probably knew nothing about being with a woman, so they were probably like, alright, cool, we have the Celestial Madonna. That's great. Now, does anybody here know what sex is? One time on the internet, I witnessed a human female get flanked and attacked from behind by a sweaty human male who required compensation for a pizza delivery. Wait, she allowed herself to be flanked from behind? Unacceptable. We're teaching this bitch karate. So yeah, the monks train Mantis to be this perfect human female so that she can be ready to mate with another perfect being from another planet so that they can make this perfect little Messiah baby. But how could a young growing woman possibly know when her body is ready to have sex to make a small little celestial Messiah baby? How? Well, when a young growing karate girl reaches a certain age, she'll start to notice some light bleeding from the sky in the form of a newborn star. And that star signifies that your karate girl is ready to have some sex of cosmic proportions. And so she did have sex with a perfect male from a different alien race. An alien race known as the Cotati, who are plants. The Cotati are plant people. Mantis banged a plant. And they had a little plant baby named Sequoia who was destined to become the Celestial Messiah. And when that boy came of age, another bright-ass star appeared from the sky, telling everybody in the universe that the Messiah was almost ready to start Messiah-ing and be this really powerful cosmic force for the good of all life in the universe, and basically the most important being in the universe. But you know who isn't about that life? Thanos, the self-proclaimed god of death. And this dude goes out of his way to try to kill the Celestial Madonna and the Celestial Messiah because they both intimidate him and are against pretty much everything that he believes in. But, of course, he does not succeed because the Messiah got that juice, baby. So yeah, basically, I think that Thanos is preparing for this MCU version of the Celestial Messiah or Madonna, whoever they may be, so he can kill them and do whatever he wants. Like, kill everybody else. But judging by Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, it doesn't seem like Mantis was ever pregnant at one point, but who knows, maybe MCU Sequoia isn't Mantis' son, but is still out there somewhere. Maybe the Nowhere Dispatcher is actually talking to Sequoia when he's trying to get some Cotati seeds in the movie, which would make sense given the fact that Sequoia actually grew up on the Cotati home planet. And Sequoia's broken English could also explain the Dispatcher's frustration with miscommunication in that scene. Or maybe the Celestial Madonna is Meredith Quill and the Celestial Messiah is Peter Quill himself, which would make sense considering he does get this really weird vision of his mom in front of what appears to be a giant star. And I'm guessing that this star is the very same star that Thanos is fixated on in that earlier scene. It would also make sense for Peter to be the MCU Celestial Messiah considering that, you know, he is the son of a celestial god after all, just like Jesus, who was also Messiah. Though, in comparison, Peter did have a better relationship with the tree. Or the Celestial Messiah could be Adam Warlock, which would make sense given the nature of the character and the character's history with Thanos, and because he is teased at the end of Guardians 2. Or, and this is more just like fun thinking, but the Celestial Messiah could actually be Groot. I mean, he does sacrifice himself to save the people that he loves before conquering death, much like Jesus did, and would go on to be the salvation of the entire universe by actually being the person to actually kill Ego the Living Planet. So, maybe. And there is this really neat piece of Jesus' Last Supper imagery from a deleted scene from the movie, so maybe, but nah, probably not. I don't know, it really doesn't matter who it is. The point is, Thanos is looking at a star, and I think it's the Dawn Star signaling the coming of the Celestial Messiah or Madonna. Either one, I don't know which one, it's one of those. And I guess I should point out that there is technically a brighter star in that scene with Thanos and Ronan, but I'm just assuming that that is just Sanctuary's sun, but it could end up being the first star signaling the coming of the Celestial Madonna, while Thanos is actually looking at the second star, which is signaling the coming of the Celestial Messiah, if that makes sense. I don't know, just thought I'd put that out there. It could be two celestial stars, but I think we're just focusing on the one for now. Also, while we're talking about Thanos' Sanctuary scene, I think that maybe Ronan could be standing on Thanos' covered Infinity Well. Maybe, possibly, I don't know, I'm just spitballing here, man. You know how I am. Anyways, I'm done. Tweet this video to James if you want. You do not have to. I've asked you guys way too many times to do that for me, like 15 times, so I don't expect you guys to do anything for me anymore, but if you could do that for me, that'd be great, but only if you want. No obligation, obviously. But if you do, please tag me in the tweet at Mastertainment, because that would be super dope and super swell, and I really want to know who tweets James Gunn so I can thank you, because that's really awesome. And you can follow me on Twitter if you want. I mean, I'm pretty good at tweeting back at my subscribers because I love all of you guys in very sinful ways. What? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do it, or just leave a thumbs up, or share this video. That also makes me happy on the inside. And after you do that thing, hit that ding so you can get upload notifications whenever I upload a video. My name is MT, and I'm gonna find this damn Easter egg, even if it kills me. It's probably gonna kill me. Most likely.